Sports. The Bengals would love nothing more than to finish out today's game with a second notch in that win column. It's the Eagles going up against the Bengals. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. They come out here in the eye. This is the Eagles' fifth-round pick, Wendell Smallwood. And some room to work. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wendell Smallwood, his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Dalton throwing on second down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling lead to no yards gained. There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive it to.
And he lost the football to the left side here for Eifert. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And here are the starters. Charles, what are your thoughts on Jeremy Hill?
He provides a thump in this offense. A great runner who goes inside and establishes a tone for his team.
So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. They'll run it. This is the veteran Cedric Pierman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Time to tighten up the seatbelt just a little bit, partner, because that was a safety that crashed in there and made that play behind the line of scrimmage. How about that pursuit?
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
And out and out come the Eagles. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time jaunt Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Left side caught by Matthews. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it third down. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
Vontaze Burfict is a super talent and a fierce competitor. He can do it all at the linebacker position.
Here's Smallwood. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. The offensive line and its ability to open holes in this defensive front, something they were confident they could create in this game. Got the job done there, picked up the first.
And something they wanted to do. Have we ever met offensive linemen that don't want to fire out and hit people? I mean, they love the running game. Guys want to do that, and when you emphasize it, practice it, and work on it, that gives you an opportunity during the game.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
First and 10 for Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. Wentz to throw on second down. Caught right side is Jeffrey. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the defense now for the Eagles.
Michael Kendricks is an inside linebacker who can roam sideline to sideline and make plays.
second down, Hill. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. So now the Cincinnati native, also former Bearcat and now a Bengal, Kevin Huber to punt it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. Sproles, the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles take possession. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hill, the lone setback. To throw here, Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again.
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number 1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's Dalton. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up second down. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Now Wentz. Deep drop. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So 2nd and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by George Iloka. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And Dalton to throw. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45.
Nowadays, this has become routine, hasn't it? That was a heck of a route there by the tight end. A great double move for a big-time catch downfield.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They send Green to the left on his own. 4th down. Dalton wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by him and setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Andrew Billings, the big rookie out of Baylor, in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. To throw is Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And out now, here come the Bengals. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Wentz. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. They send Green to the left on his own. A first down throw coming for Dalton. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They come out with one back, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Andy Dalton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go into the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Here's Dalton to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Matthews, as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Did I just see all of that happen? Did I just see the pass, the catch in the end zone for a touchdown, the clock go to zeros? All we've got now is the PAT left before we end a really good half.
Yeah, that's something to take into the lockers. A little momentum to build on for sure.
And what I want you to watch is the team that kicks the PAT as we expected to go through the post. Watch how quickly they head to the locker room. They'll be the ones that have the momentum, and they'll be flying.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They come up in an offset eye. Second down, Dalton looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Smallwood. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They run again on first down with Smallwood. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Wentz to throw on second down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Torrey Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They send Green to the left on his own. They go back to the air here after the INT. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the pickup. And it's good enough for a Cincinnati first down. And Dalton hands to Hill. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards. And now it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. First down, a run with Smallwood. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Let's go! They fake the give. Now Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, Geno Atkins, in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And that's caught by Smith. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. and he's able to do exactly what you said.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles continue to roll. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Trying to shake off the intercept. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. It's second down. Dalton looking. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? Looking deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
All right, here we go. Touching now, Barney.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They come out here in the eye. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Shift together here from the D-line. Trying to shake off the interception. And my goodness, another. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it hit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They begin the drive with Hill. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Going up top. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Here's Smallwood as they begin on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Again, it's Smallwood. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just...
This is caught inside the 15. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Here we go now.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Left side caught by Matthews. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Let's go. Here we go.
Now Wentz again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Screen pass to Sproles. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are pouring it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on. They'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half.
Oh, because I thought you didn't want to be in it. You weren't playing any of your games, so I got someone to replace you. I mean, do you want to come back in? I can get you a different team.
Throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
All right, because like it sounded like you didn't want to play, so I booted you.
2nd down, Dalton. And my goodness, another
Yeah, okay. All right, then I'll reinvite you after this game. I'm putting a beating on this kid, dude. Yeah, fucking.
So after the INT,
yeah.
here's Wentz. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What league are you talking about?
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense.
Oh, yeah, the League of Integrity. Yeah, dude, that league I kind of chalked up as a loss, but like I have Leonard Fournette like going for tons of yards, so I'm just trying to make sure he runs the ball the whole season. He's going to be a beast next year.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this up past the 20
huh?
down at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense now.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty good. Damn. Yeah, there's a lot of competition in this league. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT. To the left side here for Eifert. No gain there on the completion.
Oh my god, this game's never gonna end. I'm winning 77-14 now.
Even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because
nah, because when it's a game like this, you want the stats, bro.
And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch.
Yeah. But I mean, I think I have 11. No, I have 8 interceptions this game. So.
A nice tackle for loss there by the 5th-year man Fletcher Cox. Signed that 6-year extension in June that locks him up through 2020.
All right, it's 3rd down. He has to pass.
Cornerstones of their defense, one of the guys you have to have on the field. I think he'll continue to get better and better.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
Oh yeah, no, because dude, you sound like you didn't. Like, I was just like, all right, he hadn't played his game. He doesn't sound like he wants to play. I'll just do this early, but I have other teams I need to kick anyway, so I can just put you in one of them. Just I'll tell you which teams, and then you can choose which one you want. Yeah, because I'm trying to make like sure it's active players, so I'm like kicking certain people.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton, and this is incomplete.
Yeah. I've actually, like, it's weird. I'm playing this game, and I have 77 points, but every one of my touchdown passes have been to a different person. I'm not even trying to do that. Not really, because the only time I'm ever really interested is in, like, this league, in leagues or something, because that's what, like, I'm like, oh, I gotta get this player going, gotta get some stats moving.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
Yeah.
Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
After the sack, they come up on 3rd and goal from the 18.
What? Yeah, turnover on downs.
Left side caught by Matthews. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads.
I mean, I could kick a field goal for the even 80, but fuck that.
West Coast.
I don't even care what plays I'm picking.
A touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down.
Oh, this. Oh my God! Please don't. No. Oh no. Oh, that was just that. Like I could tell from the beginning of the play that it was a touchdown. I was like, no, please don't do this to yourself, man.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night. Call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder. In the
I need more interceptions. I'll take that.
Coughs up the football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. First and goal at the 3-yard line now. They run Smallwood, and they are going to score again.
Oh God, this is bad. I might score 100 on him.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Nice
Can't run away from that hit stick, bro. Hit stick's coming for you.
The Bengals getting set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach?
He's going to start running the clock. Oh my God, there's no way he's still throwing. Don't do this to yourself, man.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's Dalton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Oh! I wanted that. Should have been mine. Problem is, I'm using like a 60 overall linebacker. I've managed to get 2 lurks with him, but it's just hard with that awareness so low.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route.
He keeps running the exact same play over and over again. I'm going to be able to read it.
Honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Yeah, but I mean, like, especially when you do it back to back to back to back to back. I almost just switch the play. Sometimes you not just to switch the play.
After the 2nd down incompletion. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
Ooh, he did switch the play.
And he's got him complete. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield.
Time to start switching my defense finally.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
And now here is another, and now off to the races down the right side.
I actually read that too.
Michael Kendricks.
Woo!
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
What's up?
The Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Yeah.
Right there, those linebackers. They love when those short.
I'm not gonna. Dude, this guy is just—he's like getting new to the game. He told me, he's like, I know you're gonna blow me out, but I'm gonna play you anyways. And I was like, the last time we played, I won 38-0, so this is like a little bit different.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10.
No!
And he'll get
Damn it.
past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now, here comes
Let's see if cover 4 will work on again.
Frank, they're playing for pride at this
See if
point.
cover 4 will work on them again, bro.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it.
Oh, now he's running the clock.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And Green with a catch left side. A really nice pickup.
My defense is so tired, bro. My guy was like huffing and puffing. He's been on the field for way too long.
By the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth.
I respect it. I respect it, though. He called a timeout. He's trying to score.
1st and 10 for Dalton. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that's going to be an interception. Oh.
And that is
He wants a touchdown.
7 seconds remaining.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Alright, I think right now I have Jets. Fucking trying to think what teams need to be replaced. Look at my stats real quick. Oh, Jordan Matthews had 2, Torrey Smith 2, Alshon Jeffries 1, Smallwood 1. Oh, John Ross got a touchdown. He doesn't know how to use John Ross, and that's the thing. John Ross is so broken. Fucking Windows. Yeah, dude, he is so fast, man. I would just fucking have him on the right side. He hasn't played like slot. I would have him on the right side, fucking burning people. You prefer him in the slot? I prefer him. I think I hate small, fast receivers because they get hurt too easily in this game. So I never put them in the middle. Nah, I mean, on this team I have Alshon Jeffries and Jordan Matthews, so I have them both on the outside, so it kind of destroys. But all right, I'm trying to replace the Browns. The Jets, the Texans. And the Colts. Any others? Yeah. I mean, I'd probably take the Texans if I was you. Alright. Huh? They're against the Jets, another team I'm trying to replace. Yeah, alright then. Let me see. Find the Browns. Just so... the Browns are on bye. Packers. Oh, Packers are actually one of the best teams in the league. If you want to play, if you take Texans, you can play Packers. I mean, you take the Texans? Yeah, you play the Packers, and honestly, you have grouped me, right? Play. Oh, okay. What's your name? It's Cuban. underscore Taiwan, right? Any numbers? What's the numbers? 4? That's it? Damn it. I think I put too many A's. 2 A's at the end? Alright, I'm just gonna look it up off the friends list. It should be on here. I just hate how the whole setup is for finding people on your friends list. Yup, exactly. So it never shows me who I'm trying to invite. That should have sent it, but it didn't. Alright, so wait, it's just Cuban Tuan. I typed in Cuban Taiwan. Wish I could do like invites off the phone. That would be better. The guy's like I just don't understand like how you get your players to do play get good plays all over the field that are way better than I've ever seen in normal games. It's like all your players are superhuman. Like, how does that happen? Like, I don't know, man. I throw deep to jump ball to Alshon Jeffrey because I know it's Alshon Jeffrey. He's probably gonna win. Like, I don't know. Huh? Yeah, you play Bang Bang Bull, but he's like weird at responding. Like, that's what I was saying. I'll message him in the group me, see if he can play. Cause like that's why I was asking if he had group me, cause he really only talks in group me. That's the problem, man. It's like it's so hard. Like as commissioner, I have to like balance everything out. Yeah, Packers. Texans want to know